Good afternoon, everyone. This is Robb Krug with Academy Mortgage, and I am on a mission to shake hands with 100 realtors in 100 days. Today, I'd like everyone to meet
Shawnee Doherty.
Excellent, Shawnee. Thanks so much for meeting me here today. Shawnee, and you're with?
United Real Estate Specialist.
United Real Estate Specialist. And Shawnee, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Either email or my phone number. So my email is Shawnee@ShawneeDoherty.com, and my number is 602-317-8417.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thanks so much for meeting me here. You know, Shawnee, most agents tend to have an area of expertise, or they kind of one of their niches. What would you say your area of specialty would be?
Well, I primarily work in Central Phoenix, but I do work all over the Valley. I'm a fourth generation Arizona, which is unusual. I know my parents
Very unusual.
were born here. My grandparents moved out here during the Depression, so I've seen the Valley grow and work all over Maricopa County.
Well, guys, there's nobody better that knows the Valley than a native. So if you guys need something in Central Arizona or just really anywhere in Arizona, boy, I'll tell you, you can take a native's expert opinion for sure. So again, thanks so much for meeting me here. Shawnee, we've got 3 quick get-to-know-you questions.
Okay.
And they get a little more difficult at every time. Are you ready?
I am.
All right. Shawnee, what was your first car?
Well, the first car that I remember driving was a Ford Taurus.
An American staple.
Exactly.
Anything special about this car? Funny nicknames or any quirks or isms or anything about it?
No, not really. I was one of the few freshman year in college had a car, so I did give rides to a lot of people, but I do remember it also breaking down quite often.
Well, yeah, and you must, I'll tell you, in freshman year in college, and having a friend with a car was a really, really cool thing.
Yeah.
So good for you. All right, second question. This one gets a little more difficult now. If you were a superhero, what would you want your superpower to be?
Well, I think it would be not having to sleep. I don't sleep a lot, period, anyways, but imagine if you had that extra 5 or 6 hours a night that you could do stuff with, work, watch TV.
How much more could you get done? Maybe learn to play the piano. Who knows?
Exactly.
Pick up a hobby?
Sleeping's overrated.
Sometimes it can be. I agree with you. All right, and last question. What's your favorite thing about being a realtor?
Working with people. I enjoy getting to know people and helping them find the home of their dreams. You know, if you're searching for months and you finally find it, or people that need to sell their home for some reason, moving on to the next stage of life. You know, so it's exciting. It's also sad and hard, though, when you get to know them so well over months to have an ending to that relationship. So I try to stay in touch with people even after closing, because usually you find that, a bond.
It's kind of, sometimes a closing can be a very bittersweet thing, can it? It's like you're very excited and happy for your client, but then you're also like, oh, I kind of was getting to know him and you enjoyed talking to him every day. So trying to maintain that relationship over a long period of time, that's definitely a challenge. So
yeah, it is.
Definitely a challenge. Well, thanks again for meeting me here today and being part of the fun with my to meet 100 realtors in 100 days. So, Shawnee, again, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Probably on my website, ShawneeDoherty.com.
Excellent. And guys, Shawnee and I will team up and make sure that you have a great experience all the way from the loan to the
closing.
All the way from the loan to the closing, guys. We'll make sure we take good care of you. And thanks again for following along as I'm on a mission again to shake hands with 100 realtors in 100 days. So, guys, Robb Krug, Academy Mortgage, 520-240-2189. We'll see you next time, guys.